Now game is on. What do you want to speak? Is there any specific topic or question or issue that you want to speak about today or not? Hey. No?
I watched a movie
Movie?
last night.
Uh-huh.
Paris, Texas. Do you know that?
No. Is
It's
that
a
new?
masterpiece. It's a masterpiece.
Can be.
1984.
1984.
Yeah. And
Long time
in the
ago.
movie, there was some guy.
There's it?
There was some guy.
Yeah?
He abandoned his family and missed for 4 years.
Okay.
And he back to reality in normal world. And that was some really interesting topic. Loneliness and coming back to society.
Society again.
Yeah.
I see.
We can talk about that.
But we can only talk about movies if everybody watches it.
No, not really.
About the topic, you
Not
mean?
about
Okay,
topic.
possible, yeah.
Society and
Before talking about it, I told you before that one of the great methods of, encouraging students to speak
I can
about.
ask a question.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, do you want to manage your dream? For example, you can live here today in Istanbul, but in your life where you sleep, you want to be, I don't know, maybe you want to live Germany or Spain. Do you want to manage your dream? It feels, how you feel?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder.
Good question, yes. Hi, how are you? So who wants to speak about it? New face. Who wants to talk about it first? Good question, I like that. How to, interesting question. I know two things, but before, the first one is in Japan, they have filmed human beings' dreams. Hello, man. That you're sleeping, they put some specific elements, then they record it. Record your dream, and when you wake up, they show it to you. Sounds very scary, by the way. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do you want to speak about it? No? So why did you come here? Why did you come here? I say any question, no question. Any topic, no topic. You want to talk about it? No. So
Sorunun Türkçesi tam olarak.
Şey sormak istedim. Şimdi yaşadığımız bir gerçeklik var. Şu an buradayız ve işte İstanbul'da yaşıyoruz. Rüyalarınızı akşam işte uykuya daldın. Rüyalarını yönetebilmek ister miydin? Şu an buradasın ama aslında İspanya'da yaşamak istiyorsun, Almanya'da yaşamak istiyorsun. Her neyse bu bir tek yaşamak değil. Herhangi başka bir konu da olabilir. İş hayatı olur, okul hayatı olur.
Türkçe anlatmayı.
Ya sadece nasıl hissettirirdi size yani?
Abla.
Niye
böyle bir soru
Benim de gelmiyor ama öyle bir
Gelmeden önce aklıma geldi soru.
bu benim şeyim de önerimdi. Bu benim
Yok,
düşündüğüm de
güzel
bir
bir
şey.
soru,
O
güzel
yüzden
bir soru, evet.
nasıl hissettirirdi size?
yes.
We speak Turkish.
No, very quickly. She wanted to translate, I guess. That's okay, no problem.
Maybe we talk about surveillance system.
We talk about what?
Surveillance system.
Surveillance system.
1984 film is about surveillance systems and.
Have you watched that?
No, I read.
You read that?
Yes.
Based on true story?
Yeah. Based on the novel.
And surveillance systems. And,
What is surveillance system?
For example, CCTV cameras.
CCTV, which can
Cameras.
record people 24/7.
Yes, and the problem is nowadays we can leave the problems.
Okay, we can see the problem. We can
Yes.
identify the problems. Yes. Okay.
It's similar to, I guess, the book which is called 1984.
Yes.
Possibly. George Orwell?
Yeah.
Yeah, George Orwell.
I got it. Okay, say something about it. What do you want to talk about it?
Tutorial systems.
Okay. Which? Okay, continue. So that system,
Okay.
what is that? What is wrong with that system?
Okay, I think it's really horrible because governments yönetmek ya
Manage.
manage me our
Manage us.
and for example we don't find we don't feel comfortable.
Good.
Example.
Agree, disagree? Agree. Everybody feels uncomfortable with that.
Because you don't have to choices. What
Yeah.
government say,
You
you
must.
You must do that.
Obligation.
And now everywhere have cameras.
Has.
Has cameras.
Everything.
Uh, and it's
You can't feel free in that situations. I can't do that.
Discussable issue, yes. Discussable issue. But you are talking from your perspective. What if something bad happens to you? How can you try to prove it to the government, to the police? How can you prove it? If somebody steals your money in the middle of the night, but there is no camera, there is no proof, how can you prove yourself to the government?
Necessary.
I don't know. You're going to decide. Somebody says necessary, somebody says unnecessary.
It's according to area what the camera includes. For example, as you said, there is a someone steal your money. For example, in market or in company, you can find the person, but we talk about that the situation, your decision. For example, you are in walking your road, and especially the cameras watch you or listening you what you talk your friends about personal or your government
Talking.
talking.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, these are really dangerous things. True. Let's go home. What else? But I really like your question actually. I don't know why you didn't continue with that. First, let's make the question easier. I mean, you can say, do you like to manage your, did you say something like, do you like to manage your dreams? To dream whatever you want to. Do you want that situation? That function, feature?
Maybe yes. If you want something really bad,
You really want it?
you want it. I mean, you want it to become true,
Yes.
and you can manage. If you can manage that,
Yeah. You can see it.
you can see in your real life. But I say another lesson, another club.
yes.
I really love Istanbul, and I don't want to go any
Really?
other country.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Why not? As a tourist, maybe you can go and
As a
visit.
tourist, as in
Go and
holidays, in traveling, other countries.
He disagrees.
Metrobus.
No, I have my car.
Yeah.
It's so comfortable.
Yes, Metrobus is finished. You know,
Metrobus
Metrobus is period.
finished.
Go.
It's the
Yes.
reality of Istanbul.
Reality of
Yeah, I know
Istanbul.
that.
You're right. But one thing that I can say, guys, is, what about the metaverse? Metaverse is kind of something that you are saying, you are managing, controlling your own character, and you can do whatever you want inside that imaginary city world. World. So that you can easily drink Coca-Cola in Metaverse, no problem. So this is possible. What do you think of Metaverse, by the way? I don't want to ask one by one. I mean, if you are ready, just say something. I told you before, guys, let me repeat, because I believe in repetition. Before coming to the clubs, speaking club, makeup club, even your normal classes, listen to English thing at least for half an hour. Listen to English material, music, news, ideal one is news. Interviews, a kind of lecture can really start your engine. Understand?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why when you come here, you're going to see first speaking club, everybody is silent. Second speaking club, you're ready.
Yes.
Before we speak together, we should listen our speaking. Anlatamadım ben. Yani konuşmadan önce dinlememiz lazım dedim. Hani akıcı konuşmaya başlamak için. Çevirebilir misin?
Söyledim ya. Zaten onu söyledim. O da onu söyledi. Aynı şey söyledi. Yani gelmeden işte haberler dinleyebilirsin İngilizce. Motor çalıştırmak için falan gibisinden söyledi.
Listen,
Okay, yes.
Yeah, agree.
he said,
You said that, I said that. Yes, the same thing. I mean,
Yeah,
before
same
coming to speaking club, listen to something.
listen.
Ideal one is news.
Yeah.
Fox News, BBC News, if you like British accent. CNN News.
Horrible accent.
Yeah. Fox News is the best. Easy to understandable. Fox News on YouTube or on different platforms. They have application, I think. I don't know, you can check it on Google Store or Apple Store or American Culture Store. Yeah, you can find it maybe. Listen to that for minimum 10 minutes. 10 minutes is a must. You listen, then you start your brain. Your brain starts and you are ready. Then you come to the class, you start to talk. That is one of the ways. But of course, you should always do something for yourself. But another thing that I told this before is you can, if you come to, let's say, speaking clubs on Sundays, every Sunday if you come, you can set yourself a kind of movie as a class. One movie, everybody watches it.
Oh,
Everybody watches it, this movie, whatever it is. Come here, you talk, I listen. And I smoke and listen to
Good idea. I like it.
Good idea? Yes. You like it, but do it.
You must do it, yeah.
Do it. Do something for yourself, okay? It can be a good idea.
Yeah.
But, yeah, what do you think of Metaverse?
Anything.
Huh?
Anything.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Is that absurd? Or meaningless? Or meaningful?
I
Or
don't-
dangerous?
Meaningless and dangerous.
Meaningless and dangerous.
Oh, yes.
I
What do you
think it's dangerous because when you leave the metaverse and back to again reality world, you feel very upset and
Depressed.
it's
Depressive.
makes you depressive. Yeah.
Nice point. Agree?
Yeah.
Have you ever tried, guys?
No.
You tried?
No.
Explain. Cameras are listening. Okay, go ahead.
I tried it, but in game.
In game, okay. Can you explain that? Is that basketball ball?
Yeah.
Really?
It's good.
You play basketball?
Which game?
Basketball.
I don't know the name, but you were trying to protect. The king from.
Soldiers.
Yeah.
Invaders. What was the name of the game? You don't remember?
Yeah.
So how did you play that? Like with goggles and those gloves? Can you explain?
It was like
From your phone?
With telephone? No.
I connected it to my computer.
Computer.
Over there, and like
3 değil.
Do you have the VR?
yeah,
How much did you pay for it?
it was my birthday gift.
Birthday.
Nice gift.
Nice gift. Yes, exactly. And do you still use it?
Yeah.
Really? For games only, or maybe for movies also? Can we use it for movies?
You can.
You can, yes. Even on YouTube, there are VR section.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Do you use that regularly? No?
No.
Only a gift.
Yeah.
Put it aside. I see. What else? This row doesn't speak a lot. Go ahead.
Teacher,
I don't want to ask one by one, because if I ask one by one, it's a kind of pressure.
Yeah.
I don't want to put that pressure on people.
I don't describe these matters with Turkish.
Wow. You can tell your own opinion about it, your own idea about it. They say Metaverse by default is dangerous or can be dangerous. What do you
Imagine Metaverse.
Imagining? Really? But you play that, you see it. It's a game.
I don't know nothing.
I think it's dangerous because now, actually now we leave screens and metaverse we start to use the metaverse. We forget
The reality.
real life.
Real life. Is this good or bad?
I think it's bad.
Always?
No.
Some.
But something is bad because we have a real life and we start to live the screen. I think is we are not human. We will not human.
Okay. What else? Interesting ideas. I am listening. Yes. What do you think of Metaverse? Bad, good, why?
I need to use it. Then
To believe it.
I believe it.
Okay. What else? You like technology? Yes. Go ahead.
I need to try, I think. I don't know what, I don't check what is this. Something
Why
like
not? You are not interested in?
It's very
People pay
expensive,
mon-
I think.
People pay money buying, for example, a house or land. They buy, for example, Taksim, Shirin Evler. Nobody buys Shirin. Taksim or some other places with real money.
They're really into it, yeah.
Into it, yeah. And they think that the future of economy is somehow connected to that. Do you agree or disagree? Do you think that Metaverse will be much more popular in the future?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or not?
It could be.
It could be. No? Will.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So people will accept it. It is so difficult to make people accept something. Really difficult. But after some time, people automatically accept it. Really dangerous.
Yes.
Really. Do you remember the telephones that we used to use long ago? Like with button, dialing. Then, these telephones came. What the hell? I mean, I feel uncomfortable. What? I can't. But now people got used to it. Now let's go back. Nobody would accept it. People prefer this technology now.
Yeah.
The same scenario. Oh, Metaverse, this is dangerous. That is, for example, you're right, maybe, because we don't know. If we don't know about the mentality or the structure of something, that thing is or looks dangerous for us. Normal. Why we generally people, or let's say children, are afraid of darkness? Why? Why human beings are afraid of darkness? at night, Dracula.
Because they don't see anything.
Because they cannot see. And if you cannot see those things, you don't have a, how can I say, control on something. If you don't have control on those things, that environment looks
Dangerous to you.
dangerous to you. The same scenario. Brain doesn't.
Yeah. Use brain is killing with technology.
Again, they use brain to kill technology.
Brain killing. Brain is killing with technology.
Technology.
Dying. Brain is dying with technology, I guess he said.
How?
Teknoloji beni öldürüyor.
Teknoloji çok kullanınca mı?
Yeah, yes.
Too much use, I guess.
Okay, yes.
Too much technology can kill your brain, I
You
guess he
finish
said.
society.
When we overuse the technology, it will damage our brain.
And you forgot be a social person. I
Exactly.
guess.
That is the point actually. They don't want you to be a socialized
Yeah.
person, so to speak. Yes. That is the point. You know, for example, the clear example of that could be COVID-19. The first thing that COVID did, detached people from one another. Social distancing. Go ahead. Go away, you know. Stay away or stay aside. Don't touch me. Don't kiss me. Don't shake hands. Kinda disconnection.
Don't go outside.
Don't go outside. True. These are, I mean, lots of factors are, you know, inside this life, so to speak. Yes, you studied engineering, you know, computers. What is your opinion about it? Do you think that
I think
Metaverse is
Metaverse-
dangerous, is okay, good, bad, positive, negative?
Yeah, I don't know about that. If
I only know about Bitcoin.
Bitcoin terrible.
Okay.
Allah belasını versin.
But the future is going metaverse.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we acceptable.
We have to accept it.
Yes.
People will accept that.
Yeah. Life is going virtual.
Virtually, yes, exactly. Life has to go virtually. Because look at Istanbul. Istanbul is almost exploding.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very crowded, super crowded, yes. And you cannot easily walk on the street because of the density of people. It's a huge density. I mean, everybody's yeah. And one thing that I really see in Istanbul, that everybody is VIP. Everybody in Istanbul is VIP.
Why?
I think so. I feel it like that. I don't know. Very important person. Everybody is important.
Yes.
Everybody thinks that he or she is important, but the system says no, you are not important. We are not important for the system. We think that we are important, we are not.
Bir şeyler atacaklar bize.
They are going to prison us, he said.
Why? No problem, man.
Especially we today's Turkeys, we don't know our düşünceler, thoughts clearly. As you know, when we say something about government, political,
Mhm.
especially from Twitter,
Yeah,
and
prison.
yeah,
Go sleep.
similar.
Evet diyor.
Resting.
It's similar
Resting
the
day.
book. It's similar the book.
Similar to the?
Similar the book.
Book to the book.
1984.
Uh-huh.
We are not free, especially.
Of course. We are not.
100% free.
New forbidden, new forbidden.
New?
Forbidden.
Forbidden?
Ha yasak. Yeni yasak.
There is some rules for social media.
Uh-huh. What kind of rules?
I don't know they include what's included.
Include ne demek?
For lie news. New rules.
Öyle bir şey değil mi? Sen ne diyorsun?
İçeriğini bilmiyorum. Hoca içeriğini soruyor.
İşte sosyal medyadaki yalanlar için.
Teacher, şimdi you say wrong words or wrong sentences to Republic of Turkey or system, you go to prison.
Prison, yes.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Silivri soğuk.
I see.
Sıcak sıcak ben girdim.
So why should you tell or create wrong news? Why should you create wrong news to mislead people?
Türkçe meali mi hocam?
İnsanları yanlış
Could you
öğrenmek için
please
diye
explain
yanlış
more?
şeyler
Me?
söylüyorsun.
Understand the
Teacher, we
question.
say true sentences but this is wrong for her.
I see. Okay, that is different story.
Yes.
That's different. I can understand you. Yes. I don't know. I'm not the authority. I am very small, not big.
Ya böyle small too.
Especially when we get together, we are so strong.
Yes.
Revolution is coming.
Revolutionary.
Don't share this.
Don't share this.
I couldn't say anything.
That's true. That's true.
But we are so strong. Just we don't realize it.
True. I mean, people is always, strong. True, you're right. The system has been created by the people. The politics has been created by
Government,
people.
state, everything.
Everything is for people, must be.
Yeah, must
For people and because of the people. But of course, rules and rules, every day new rules, every day new surprises. Every day new surprises.
Especially in Turkey.
Specifically in Turkey and Middle East, yeah. My favorite, Middle East, yes.
You can't escape your fate.
You cannot escape your fate. True, run. Even in Metaverse you cannot.
You can't.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, these are really interesting things to remember and to discuss. Obviously, but people generally are so tired to think about these things. Why tired? Because people are trying to survive in the society. People don't have energy, no motivation, no time to think about these topics, which is really a terrible situation in my opinion. If we want to have affluent society, we have to think. Do you know affluent society?
No.
We talked about it. Why no? I talked about it a million times. Affluent society, do you remember? No. A little bit. Affluent means rich. Rich doesn't mean only money. Yes, economy is one of them. Rich means mentally rich, rich ideology, rich system, rich belief, rich behavior. All of these things all together can create your society affluent, can make your society to be affluent. What do people of Middle East think? What do people of Europe think? Understand what I'm talking about? Lots of things. For example, let's say in affluent societies, people think about art, think about culture, think about, I don't know, you name it. Some specific things. But in Middle East, people think about life. People think about freedom. People think about money. Understand? So these are different. If you want to be if you want to have an affluent society, you have to be rich. Rich in education, rich in ideology, rich in belief, rich in behavior, rich in everything, in my opinion.
Yes.
Otherwise, we still,
Struggling.
struggle for something,
For anything.
yeah, which is so
Tiring.
absurd, man,
Just be live, teacher.
Yes. So people are trying to find a way to survive. Nobody comes and says, I want to have a better life. Go out.
What does it mean better life?
Yeah, good question.
Mm-hmm.
People, I am from the people too. I am not an alien. I am not an alien. I'm a person. People only think about how to live, how to survive. That's it. That's the only thing that they can do. Yes.
Metaverse help the dark people escape the real life. Metaverse can help dark people escape that thing. They prepare us couple of films they have
Yes,
about
yes.
Metaverse.
Yes.
It's amazing film, and future come that like that movie.
Yeah, true.
Ready Player One, something.
Yes,
like that.
exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Kind of.
In the list? There is in the list?
Yeah.
No,
No, it wasn't.
no,
It wasn't here, you're right.
no deep on the list. No deeply film.
It can be deep, but I didn't put it in on the
Forrest
list.
Gump and that movie. It's not silly.
Yeah, exactly. Those kind of movies which we can discuss about them.
Cheesy movies.
Cheesy.
Also,
Just-
there is a reworld about
And,
the Metaverse
The
series.
Truman Show.
Reworld?
Reworld. As I remember the name, let me
On
check.
Netflix?
Yeah.
New show, maybe.
Reworld.
Reworld.
Let
I
me
know.
check.
Yeah.
It's about Metaverse.
I see. So, I mean, we have to come to that level of thinking, questioning. In that case, we can be hopeful about the future, about ourselves, in my opinion. Right?
Yeah.
Agree or disagree?
In any situations, you can be hopeful. Yeah.
Okay. But in reality, we
But
can't.
look, no
We are
problem
not-
for me.
we are-
I
we
can
are-
accept the reality and
One person is individual.
yeah.
I talk about the society. We can have those people who are mentally rich, educationally rich, and,
Yeah.
but what about the whole society?
It starts from individuals, I guess.
True.
And we
Correct.
can share that hope,
Correct.
our friends,
Correct.
our environment,
Totally accepted. Totally accepted.
and together we can be strong, like you said,
Yeah.
and we can be hopeful.
You're right.
In
But
future.
I mean, education is really important,
Education, yeah, really.
and the level of realization is very important. I mean, people need to come to that realization.
Realization, yeah.
If you know a lot, it doesn't mean that you are good enough. You have to come to that realization. Yes.
They want, people don't learn anything.
Why?
Why? Because, nasıl diyeyim? Good.
Like about
Ya çevirebilecek var mı söylesin? Şimdi cahil halka, yani halka hükmedebilmen için senin halkı cahil bırakman gerek ki cahil halk sana oy versin.
Politik.
Yani
He
o
said political
eski-
things.
Political.
eski
Yeah.
görüşü aynı seviyede bırakman
We have
gerekiyor.
some ignorant people in Turkey, and he said we can't educate them, and if we want to rule them, they
We should
they,
leave
they
them
need-
uneducated.
Yeah.
I see.
You
True.
must
Correct.
let them dumb.
Correct. Correct. You're right. You're right. How old are you?
15.
Good. Really? Nice. I am hopeful for your generation.
Yeah.
Really? Zed?
generation.
What is your generation?
We are old.
Why?
Yeah.
What is your generation? Yeah.
Old man.
Hey,
Old man and C.
No, bir dakika. X, Y.
Why?
Why?
Y generation.
Kuşak ne?
I see. Yeah. I mean, you're right, of course. Lots of things that should be done. But unfortunately, people don't have that potential. People don't have that motivation to improve themselves. People are dealing with lots of unnecessary things. In my opinion, maybe they have their own reasons. It depends. I don't want to generalize, but generally, this is what it is. Society cannot go forward only by hard working. Hard working is one of the factors, yes, true, but not the only factor, in my opinion. So education is always important. We have talked about it a million times. Education, educating people, questioning, my favorite, philosophically, question. Why? You know that, right? In class, why question? My question. Yes. So always ask why questions to yourself. Try to think about whatever you do in life. This is my only and only recommendation to myself and to people, friend, colleague, whatever. To ask, question, why? I live in Istanbul, why? Really, start from why question. Believe me, your life will change. Not life, minimum mentality will definitely change. Start from why question.
Actually, teacher, we was a child, we ask all the time why.
Exactly, yes.
But the problem is about our parents.
Reason
They
is-
say we don't
Parent-
know, don't ask
we
a
don't.
question, don't ask a question. So
True.
we lose our
Motivation.
our motivation.
Motivation. True. You're right. When we were kids, we used to ask lots of questions, specifically why question. But we went to school. What happened? School shaped us as the system wants to.
Yeah.
Then this is the result. Really? Black comedy. You know, my sentences are black comedy. People are laughing, but this is tragedy, really. I am from the same generation. Huh?
Harsh truths. This is
Harsh, yeah, very harsh. Bitter.
bitter.
100% bitter. Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah.
Do you know Charlie Chaplin?
Yeah.
How many know? How many people know? Everybody. Except you, you don't know?
City
You know
lights.
Yeah? No? Okay. Have you watched Modern Times?
Yeah, of course.
Amazing movie. Definitely watch that, guys. It is available on
City
YouTube.
lights.
It is available on YouTube. Type Charlie Chaplin, Modern Times. Amazing, amazing. Better than lots of new movies. Really far better than them.
A lot of movies like
A
that.
lot of movies, yeah.
In 80s, in
Yeah, surprisingly, the movie has no dialogue. The element of dialogue, which you can explain or express a kind of message through dialogue or conversation, there isn't. Only movement. That's much powerful. Definitely watch that. It is 90 minutes, I guess. On YouTube, it is available. Watch that. Definitely watch that. And look at 100 years ago, almost, what type of movie he tried to create, and he could create it very well, in my opinion. That 100 years later is still amazing.
yeah.
Still amazing. Maybe for next time, guys.
Surpass time.
Next time,
Surpass time.
please, everybody, if you want to come here on Sunday, everybody in this class, watch Modern Times. It is available on YouTube
And 90
also.
minutes.
Huh?
So short, 90 minutes.
90 minutes. You have to watch it.
100.
Sorry?
1 hour.
1 hour?
1 hour and a half.
No, 90 minutes. 1 hour and 30 minutes.
1 hour 26 minutes.
Okay, yeah. Possible. Yeah, okay.
Maybe 90 minutes is fragment, like a clip.
Maybe, I don't know.
Fixed.
They cut it. Yeah, possible. But find the full version. It is available on YouTube. I watched it a couple of, and I think everybody should watch it constantly. I mean, continuously, not only once, because that is super duper meaningful, super meaningful and deep movie to watch. Definitely.
Just soft comedy.
Yeah. Black comedy, black.
Modern times.
Modern times. Understand? Okay, let's have a break
Okay.
and then come back.
No, we can't buy.
Huh?
We can't buy.
Can run?
We can't buy.